Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to get started in Musescore, which is a free engraving software that we'll be using in the class. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to musescore.com. This is the home site for the program, and from it you can access scores that are made by anybody. There's a wide selection of sheet music, original compositions, and arrangements that you can access for free. So, first thing we're going to do is download Musescore. So just click on the download page and click free download and wait for the download to start. Okay, our download is over. So open up the installer and click Run on the file. Okay. And then on this menu, you're going to click Install. I'm doing Repair because I've installed it previously. Okay, so the installation is finished. And now find the icon that it installed on your desktop and open the program. Once you're in, go ahead and create a new score. Here you can choose whatever title you want. I'm going to say example piece. You can add a subtitle, the composer, and lyricist, and you can add a copyright. The next thing is choosing a template file. So they offer a lot here. You can do just a treble clef, bass clef, or grand staff. There are presets for all the different types of choral arrangements, chamber music, solos, jazz charts, rock and bluegrass bands, some marching and concert bands, as well as orchestra. For this, we're going to do the Choose Instruments option. This lets us set up a custom arrangement however we want to do it. For our purposes here, I'm going to be choosing one instrument and piano. Let's go ahead and do violin and piano. So you select the instrument that you want, click Add, and it'll appear over here on the instruments that you selected. So now we're going to add a piano under keyboards. Keep it standard. And so here we can change the arrangement of the instruments. If we want the piano to appear above the violin, just select it and click this up arrow. If we want it below, we can click the down arrow. Now you select the key signature. So this would be whatever key that you want to compose in. Let's do concert B flat. And you can also select the tempo in beats per minute. Let's do 80. Next, it'll have you pick your time signature, whether you want a pickup measure, and then the total number of measures that you want in the piece. The total number of measures doesn't matter a whole lot, as you're going to be able to select however many measures you want. And you can always add or delete measures in the middle of making a piece. So once you click Finish, you'll be able to begin. Now I found that the quickest way to write notes in Musescore is with one hand on the number pad and one hand on the left side of the keyboard. This is because the numbers on the number pad are used to select the note length. As you can see here, when I highlight each note length, there's a number corresponding with it. So a quarter note is 5, the center of the number pad, and then as the numbers go up, the note value increases, and as the numbers go down, the note value decreases. So half note is 6, eighth note is 4, whole note 7, and 16th note is 3. 16th note is 3. So, with that in mind, I'll demonstrate a little bit of writing here. Considering we're in the key of B flat, let's just start with B, A, C, B, A, C, E. Now, if you make a mistake, you can just press backspace, and it'll move you back one note. If you use the plus key, you'll tie a note to a following note of the exact same duration. Another very useful thing is moving in and out of note selection mode. So if you see it up here, if I highlight, you can switch between entering notes and highlighting notes by pressing N. You'll know which mode you're in by whether or not you have this shaded area on your note selection. In selection, instead of writing mode, you can click notes to select them, control click to add individual notes to your selections, or shift click to select every note between the two notes that you click. From these selections, you can copy and paste, cut and paste, you can delete, select all similar elements, and even edit the staff and measure properties. To add even a little bit more musicality, the palettes on the left side of the screen give you full access to changing keys, changing clefs, changing time signatures, brackets, accidentals, different articulations, ornaments, breaths and pauses, grace notes, different shaped and sized note heads, lines that go under the staff, bar lines in between measures, arpeggios and glissandi sliding between notes, tremolos, most commonly used for strings, text, commonly used for choral pieces, tempo, dynamics, fingering for string instruments, repeats and jumps, fretboard diagrams for guitars, bagpipe embellishments, even more specific, breaks and spacers for formatting the measures, frames and measures, more formatting, and beam properties for grouping your 8th and 16th notes. You can add any of these effects by clicking on the note that you want to add it to and going to the element that you want to add and simply double-clicking on it. You can also add elements by clicking and dragging them onto the score, applying wherever you want. Okay, so these are the basics of using Musescore, and now you'll know everything that you need in order to compose short pieces for our music theory class. Thanks for watching.